What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve, and you're watching ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy. I make videos about high-powered and commuter scooters. I'm out here today on my InMotion climber. This is going to be the first time ever in the history of deliveries and electric scooters, as far as I know, that somebody's going to do a delivery shift on the InMotion climber. This is going to be my official commuter scooter for the channel. I love the InMotion climber because instead of having one motor like every single other commuter scooter, it's got dual 450 watt motors. I really like it. I've already put a bunch of mileage on it for personal use, and I thought I would do a delivery shift to really show what this vehicle is made of. This is the best way to test vehicles. I believe the best way to test vehicles in the long term is obviously putting a lot of miles on them and seeing what happens. In the short term, I think simply doing a delivery shift in Hollywood is a great test of the scooter. Guys, if it's your first time checking out my channel, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments, ask questions. I do have a bonus code for this scooter, Electric Scooter Academy. Link is in the description from InMotion, $50 off. So I think this will cost you about $9.50. I'm actually never sure of the price of these things, but it's a good deal. It's a high quality scooter, great build quality. InMotion has been around for a long time making good electric unicycles, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the scooter world. But this is our official commuter scooter that I have a bonus code for. Can you believe we are in the 4th week of elevator Armageddon? That means my elevator in my building is broken down. If you're new to the channel, I live on the 4th floor. I usually use scooters that are about 100 pounds. It is possible to bring them up and down the stairs, but it's too much work. I don't want to kill myself doing it. So I'm calling this elevator Armageddon, and during this time I'm doing deliveries on smaller vehicles. My eMove Cruiser, my eMove Roadrunner, the first generation, the smaller one, not the Pro. I can't wait to bring that one back out here. And I'm going to do a shift on this InMotion climber, and we'll see what happens. I'm only going to do 2 or 3 deliveries. We're not trying to make maximum money. We're just really out here testing and promoting this scooter. Closer look at it. I don't want to carry anything, so that's why I have everything like this. Friends were over here at Hart House. They were washing the ground at Chick-fil-A's, making too much noise. I'm glad I came over here. It's more quiet. Listen, we waited 28 minutes for a good order. We got one order that was like 12 miles we couldn't take. This order here is 3.9 miles. It's a coffee order. It's a brutal order all the way down to Wilshire. It's way further than I wanted to go on the climber. I wanted to do like 1 or 2 mile jobs, but I might just do this job and this will be the whole fucking video. We will see. It's 7:20. I gotta be home by 9 a.m. no matter what. This is a crazy order. Why are you ordering coffee from Sunset if you're on Wilshire? Let's go. I think no matter how long you do this, it's hard to understand why people do things. Like, this fucking place is so far. You know how many coffee shops there are from here to where I'm dropping this coffee off? Like, I know it's not that this coffee is special. Maybe it's some deal on the app or something like that. Phil's Coffee is down here, right? Yeah, we've been here before. It's always a little hard to find. It's on the corner. We know where it is. Alrighty, we're doing it though. Let's go. I always have a little trouble finding this place. It's a little hidden here. We don't have to tie up. We can leave the scooter here. Although this is the type of scooter that will get fucking stolen if I'm not careful, but I think we should be okay. Wow, look at the mess of fucking tents. Crazy out here. Okay, so who's this for? Jared E. Just like the Subway pedo. Jared. Hi. Oh my God, it's freezing in here. Yeah, I got Jared E. Oh, I like your containers. Thank you. See you next time. There's 3 in here, right? Okay. Yeah, this thing is so awkwardly weighted, but I guess if I'm going to put it in a box, this is probably a good way to do it. Let me show you how the side loader works. But this is going to give us the best chance of getting this to the customer without spilling. It's like an apartment drop-off on Wilshire. It's going to be a real pain. But these are all my clean Target bags. I always put new bags in. Now, one thing I think I always tell you about coffee is you got to put this thing in flat. Don't try to balance it on anything. Okay, once the coffee shit is there in flat, then maybe I'll use like bags, use my bags to make like a bolster around it, put a cushion around it. And I think we're going to be in good shape here. Yeah, we're good. We're going to be good. It's going to be beautiful, I believe. On the InMotion climber, don't forget bonus code Electric Scooter Academy, $50 off. I think it's like a 5% discount. It's not much, but I don't get that much money either, but I wanted to promote a commuter scooter, and this is it, baby. Let's go. All right. .3 miles down to Wilshire. It's pretty horrible. If you're a regular, you know what I say about coffee, right? It's your enemies are obviously a bumpy ride, but also distance. The further you have to go, all these little micro bumps add up. One thing I will say though is when you wear the box on your back, your body becomes the shock absorber. It's actually, I think it's a pretty good way to do it. That's how a lot of guys get away with keeping the box on their back. I only pull this off because when there's nothing in their box, I keep it super light. It's like I'm practically empty. So that way most of the time I'm not carrying any weight. In this case, it's just like 3 little coffees. It's really great that I'm carrying my tools on the deck and my lock. So that shit definitely adds up. You want to be like an astronaut going into space. You want to pack as light as possible. All right, here we go. We're gonna go all the way down to, is this straight to Wilshire, to Melrose first? All right, let's go, guys.
For 3/4 of a mile.
Put a little GPS on here, right? Probably gonna get 23 miles an hour, I think. Feels fast enough. Although one thing is you got to brake early on a commuter scooter if you're going pretty fast. You just got to be more cautious. This is not a performance scooter.
Turn left after Valvoline Instant.
We're going to cheat this left a little bit. We're going to get on the sidewalk, I guess, so we don't have to get stuck here forever. So I think we're going all the way to Wilshire now. 6th Street, 1.3 miles. I'm not going to sidewalk it all the way down there. I just did this so I could cheat this light a little bit here. Here we go. We're fine. All right, so this road I can usually really open it up in,
North Citrus Avenue.
but
North Citrus
we'll still get, look like this scooter's still at 23 miles an hour. Still got all of our bars.
Highland Avenue.
I really took this order out of desperation, team. 3.9 miles is twice as far as I wanted to go on a commuter scooter delivery, but I'm up to the challenge, and worst case scenario, God forbid something happens, I can get picked up in a Lyft or an Uber on this, you know? Sarah is back in town. She could pick me up too, but she's coming back from like a week-long vacation. I wouldn't want to bother her, but we're not going to break down. This scooter is brand new. The tires are in good condition. I checked the tire pressure before we left. That's one thing that I think people do not do often enough, is check their tire pressure. I do it like every 25 to 50 miles. And sure enough, the tire pressure on this was a little low just from regular casual use. So yeah, check your tire pressure. That's one of the things you can do. Check your nuts, bolts, and screws every time before you go out. Just give them a once-over. Put an Allen wrench to it, put a socket wrench to it. Oh my God, how much further? 1.6.
South Orange Drive. Your destination is on.
All right, that's 5150. We're looking for 5100. Everything is closed off up here. This fucking sucks. All right, this is orange. So where's the entrance to 5100? This is gonna be an interesting project. Maybe it's over here, right? It feels like this is probably it. I mean, I've been down here not too long ago. I know we got to go to the 5th floor on this one, so yeah, it's probably this building. It's just where's the entrance? I feel like this might be it right here. Yeah, 5100. And I do believe we have a code. And you know, with the scooter, I always ask for forgiveness before I ask for permission. So we're bringing it in and we'll see what happens. All right, looks like our code worked. See if anybody stops me. I think we're just going to go right in. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice building, man. They're like, you know, you're not in Hollywood when you're in a building like this. That looks more like an office complex. But I think, I'm not sure if this is an office building or people live here. But we're going all the way to 623. I will say it is an advantage having like a smaller scooter when you're moving around and shit. Should you do full-time deliveries on a scooter like this? Probably not. People always ask me, can I do deliveries on fill in the blank with whatever sort of small scooter? And, you know, this is just like, you can make extra money with it, but you wouldn't want to do this like for full time on a scooter like this. I feel like we're going to be scooting already here. That's a nice building. Okay, 623 to the right. Yeah, this is an apartment complex, a nice apartment complex. Hallway scooter, go slow, drag a foot. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm dragging a foot. You don't want to have to walk this distance. This is pretty far. Oh, there it is, 623. I believe it looks perfect, 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 perfect. All right, easy enough. That one actually, we paid $10, paid what it was supposed to pay. And let's see, on the clock, we've been out here for 52 minutes. So 10 bucks in 52 minutes, and we're 20 minutes away from home. I'm gonna keep the app on and try to get us another order for sure. Now we just gotta make our way back to the center. We're definitely not gonna be top dasher. We're definitely at like below 60% now, but I think top dasher turned out to be a bust. I'm sure I'll make like a standalone video about that at one point or another. But how do I really get home from here though? Which way? Fuck, I'm turned around a little bit.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up.
This is something new. They turned the right side of the street into a bus and bike lane. I've never seen this before. Like they did this. They must have done this the week I was not working. It's pretty cool. So when you're going up La Brea like this, you've got this huge lane. It's very nice. Very nice, Hollywood. Thank you very much. Although I don't know if I want to be smushed by a bus in this bike lane. All right, guys. So we've been out here for an hour. It's 7:50. We're gonna stay out for a little while more. We're gonna try to get another order. I'm not taking another one down to Wilshire though, but I am gonna try to get another order, and we're gonna see what happens. I'd like to do 2 orders at least. Doesn't really matter, but it's still doing really good. I'm not even gonna tell you that it's still got like all the bars on the battery, because that's probably not true. It doesn't have 100% battery. We've already gone 7 miles. I would estimate the range on this thing is like probably 15 to 20 miles. One thing you have to take into account on smaller scooters like this is how much slower does it go when it's low on battery. We'll be testing that in the future. But right now we just want to get at least one more delivery. Come on, Doordash. I'll take a $3 1 mile delivery. Let's do it, baby. We're back at the Target Center after that long ride back from Wilshire. I didn't want to go to Chick-fil-A, so I'm hopeful that we'll get another order. We almost always do, no matter how slow it is. So let's go, Doordash. Give me one. These fucking motherfuckers.
I was gonna go for not
Another example of street smarts. Those fucking whack jobs just posted up like right on top of me, motherfuckers. You know, I get mad. Like I would never. You gotta decompress everything, keep everything cool. So that's kind of like, I would never make it worse. I just shut my mouth and walked away. We took another order out of desperation, which is like a Park La Brea 3 mile $6 order. It sucks, but it'll be our last one. Hey there. Pretty good, pretty good. What's up? Oh yeah, that's right, Dave, right? Yeah. I finally remember, right? How you doing, man?
How are you?
Slow as shit, but it's okay. Hi, good morning. I got Nicholas Y. Oh, lucky me. Oh, no problem, no problem. Good to see you, buddy. This is what we like to call a total bullshit order. 3 miles, $6, but it'll be a perfect finisher. I mean, I have to be home by 9 anyhow. I have a student. So, all right, we're gonna get 2 orders done on this shift. We're just waiting for this one now. Hi, it's your Doordash driver. I'm at Chick-fil-A waiting for your food, period. I don't see an apartment number on your order. Aren't you in Park La Brea, question mark? Beautiful. All right, thanks, dude. We'll see you next time. All right, it took forever to get the order and super frustrating watching the guy like take forever to pack it up. I guess it's not his fault. He's just doing it right. All right, I'll show you one more pack up. Then we're going to Park La Brea, and then we gotta go home. I gotta be home in like a half an hour. So when I'm dealing with a drink like this, I'm gonna put it in a bag, I'm gonna wrap it up tight, and I'll just wedge it in after everything else is in there. That's actually the best way to do it. Like, this is a different packing job than the other orders. This one I'll just put deep in the corner here in the back, wedge it in there, should be okay. And then the food, we'll keep everything in nice and tight, I believe. We should be okay. All right, zip it up. Let's get it on our back, nice and straight. We're out of here. Yeah, I know. Park La Brea is exactly 3 miles from here. It's, again, we're gonna have to break into the building. This customer didn't leave a code on how to get into the complex, but We'll figure it out because these customers think that all of us drivers are criminals
Continue on.
and we know how to break into anything, any spot, and they're right. I'm gonna have to break into Park La Brea. They never tell us how to enter there. There's no like open entry. So, all right, 3 miles to Park La Brea, 3 miles back, and we put in a, hey Paul, and we put in a pretty good shift on the InMotion Climber. Don't forget to use my bonus code, Electric Scooter Academy at InMotion to get $50 off this scooter. I think it's a good deal. All right, we're taking Highland all the way down now, right? Let's go, baby. It's definitely a little more physical work riding a smaller scooter. Somebody once asked me that. Somebody recently asked me if it's harder driving a smaller scooter, and yeah, it's a lot more physical work driving a smaller scooter. It's like taking to the logical conclusion, a car, it's almost no physical work because it's really big and the car does all the work, but the smaller the scooter, the more like you're kind of doing the work as you drive it. And it is what it is. We're having fun out here on the climber.
33.
Let's go, baby.
42 seconds.
It's definitely not super fun going like a far distance in the low 20-mile-per-hour range. It's definitely, just feels like it's taking forever, and we still got like a mile and a half. But we'll get back in time for our students so we can also get our own workout in. I'm actually going to work out with my student today. I really need to keep my training going so I don't get any fucking fatter. God damn it, look at all this traffic. The day started off pretty good. There wasn't a lot of traffic. Now there's just like traffic everywhere. I'm not really sure of the range of this scooter, and the whole ride home is uphill. So I put us in the slower gear. I think it's got like D for drive and S for sport or something like that. But I put it in a lower gear for the ride to the customer so we could save battery so we can go faster on the way home. I think we're closing in on it. It's always fucking confusing down here. Oh, we still got a little bit until we get to Burnside. Now the question is how do I get in here? How do I get in here, buddy? Oh, I can sneak in with this guy, okay. Luckily there's some cars coming here, so I can sneak in. Lady, are you even looking? You're not even looking, you're looking at your fucking phone, right? Good, luckily your dog fucking will set you off. Tower 38, oh perfect, it's right here, thank God. And I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna like carry this little scooter up the stairs. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I really don't want to tie up, so we're just gonna pick it up and go in like this. Why not? What's the point of having a fucking small scooter if I can't do this? Oh, let me in, buddy, let me in. I think this might be opened actually. Oh, perfect. All right, where are we going now? We're going to, hey guys, can you take me to, I can fit in here, right? Yeah, take me to 6, please. Thank you. This building's older than my grandmother, huh? Yeah, it smells like old people in here. All right, guys, thank you. You too, bro. Apartment, Tower 38, apartment 6E, 6E. God, no fucking directions. Okay, there's the directions. This way. Yeah, it smells like death in here. So gross. 6D, 6E. I mean, even everything here looks gross. There's just garbage fucking out front. It's so terrible. You ever feel like a $1 tip is worse than a no tipper for some reason? Like, do these people know how goddamn far this is? Is this the elevator that I took up here? Yeah. Quick wrap up from the elevator. Don't forget to join my Facebook group, InMotion Climber, new users and mods. Don't forget to use my bonus code for this scooter, Electric Scooter Academy, $50 off. We worked for 1 hour and 47 minutes. We did 13 miles. We probably have about 3 miles more to get home. Let me get home and I'll give you guys the final sign up. But we did 15 bucks in 1 hour and 47. We're below half usable on the battery. We're probably at the bottom 20%. And instead of having a 23 or 24 mile per hour top speed, we're at 20 miles per hour like I was telling you before, which is really not too bad. That's why you don't want a scooter with like an 18 mile per hour top speed, because when that goes slow, then you're going like 14, 15, that's unbearable. Trust me, that is unbearable. But 20 is not so bad. As long as I got 20 miles an hour, we're doing okay. And we're not home yet though, so hopefully we'll get home. I did put it back in sport mode. We got about 18 minutes to get home for my student. Oh God, it's fucking crazy out here. I didn't mean to do a range test on this thing, but we're down to one blinking bar. I'm in the slower gear to make sure we don't have to walk home. And we got about 16.5 miles according to the sat nav. Remember, I weigh 190, 185 on a good day, 190 on a bad day when I'm eating Taco Bell, too much Taco Bell. So I'm 190, my neighborhood has a decent amount of hills. So I think if you're on the flats and you weigh 190, you're gonna get 20 miles range out of this. I mean, I really brought this down to almost exactly 0. If you're on the flats, you'll probably get 20 miles if you're in a neighborhood that doesn't have hills like mine. But if you're in a hilly neighborhood like this, all these fucking zombies. Look at these zombies just blocking the fucking, oh my God. God, they really look like zombies. Anyhow, so you'll get 20 miles range out of this probably. I want to get back on the sidewalk. You'll probably get 20 miles range out of this on the flats. Let's say you weigh 150 instead of 185, 190. You'll probably get 25 miles range out of it. I mean, that's a big weight difference, right? The lighter you are, the more range you're going to get. But at 190 pounds with a lot of hills, I really emptied the battery down to about 17 miles. I think that's good for a commuter scooter. And the cool thing about it is this doesn't take like 8 or 10 or 12 hours to charge. I think it takes like 4 or 5 or 6 hours to charge. It doesn't take that long. Alrighty guys, use the bonus code. Thanks for joining me. Let's get out of here.